The real-time language translation feature enables customer service agents to engage customers in a language they elect to be serviced in, and to deliver global, multilingual support regardless of the languages spoken by the agents. For example, let's say we have a customer service scenario involving 3 participants. Claudia, a customer who speaks Spanish, Anna, the primary agent who is English-speaking, and Jamie, the secondary assistant available for additional translation assistance. When Claudia comes to the portal and raises a chat request in Spanish, the conversation is routed to Anna. Since the detected language is different than the primary language of the agent, this is where the language translation will kick in. Claudia's Spanish messages will automatically be translated to English for Anna, and Anna's messages are automatically translated into Spanish for Claudia. After this, if there's any additional help needed, Anna can raise a consult request with the secondary agent, Jamie. Jamie can help to further translate the conversation, and if Jamie's primary language is also different, the messages can be translated first into Jamie's language. Once the conversation is closed, a transcript is saved of both the original and translated versions. Let's now take a deeper look at how this works in a demo scenario. Here, you'll see Claudia initiating the conversation in Spanish. Once our agent accepts this conversation, a banner displays to identify that we are translating in real time to English for this particular agent. Then, the message is divided into 2 parts: the original conversation and the translation of the message. The language relevant for the agent is always kept on top. There is also an additional symbol here to show which languages are being translated. Now, when the agent replies, the message gets translated from English and sent to Claudia in Spanish, enabling a seamless language flow between agent and customer. In the instance that the agent needs additional help with a translation, they can initiate a consult request with another agent who is online to assist. The secondary agent receives a chat request, along with all the previous messages from the conversation between the customer and primary agent. The 2 agents can also communicate internally in their shared language. In this case, the primary agent sends a message to ask the customer, "Which coffee machine are you using?" You'll see this message got translated to Spanish and sent to the end customer. But at the same time, the secondary agent who was engaged for consult is also getting that message in English. Here, in the agent-to-agent chat, you can see that only the original message is shown in English, since their primary languages are the same. And when the customer replies in Spanish, both agents receive the reply translated back to English. Agents also have the option to turn off the translation at any point of time in a conversation if they feel that it's not needed. This is an extensible solution that leverages a web resource capability, which CRM already provides. To add the web resource, there is documentation available through this link to a sample reference. In the GitHub repository, the README file details the steps for implementing the necessary JavaScript. Once downloaded, enter the sample API reference key provided by the chosen translation provider, then go into Solutions. As you can see here, we've already added a web resource with the real-time translation demo. When you select New, you can enter the configuration details, like display name, and save. Then, return to the Web Resource option and add your information and JavaScript file from GitHub. This will generate a URL that you will copy and paste back in the Omni-channel configuration screen. Next, you can turn on translation and set your default input language. With the ability to translate in real time, organizations are empowered to reduce language barriers and better serve customers in their own native languages without the need to hire multilingual speakers.